Simon Ekpa'S sentence was sponsored. Huge conspiracy as Finland security agent gave a pure confirmation. My people, this is a reality. Simon Ekpa'S sentence was actually sponsored. You will not believe how this happened. You see, this is why we keep saying what we are saying, that the federal government are not keeping a cognizance record, a real record of those sponsoring insecurity in the southeast. Now, they said Simon Ekpa should go for a 6 years imprisonment jail sentence, that he is inciting violence and all of that, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should remain in jail for terrorism. Whereas we have people in the southeast who are actually the sponsors of Boko people. Now, in this very video, I will be showing you two different solid videos to prove to you that Simon Ekpa'S sentence was sponsored, but by those sponsoring the Boko people, by those sponsoring terrorism, and by those sponsoring those inciting the violence, and they will now blackmail it on Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, in this very video, Asai Dokubo is spotted saying it clearly with his own mouth that my men are seriously fighting side by side with the Nigerian army. Who are his men? Is Asai Dokubo a security man? Is he a force man? Who are those men he's talking about? Who are they? Who are they? Who gave him the right to have such a man? My people, make una watch this very one.
As we are talking now, in Imo, the military people, the army, the navy are standing side by side with my men fighting at Okigwe and Idiato. Now in Imo.
All right, my dear listeners, you've heard this. Now, can Asai Dokubo please explain to the public what he actually meant by my men are fighting side by side with the Nigerian army? Who is Asai Dokubo to the Nigerian force? Who are those men? What do they represent? What are the responsibilities? Who form those force, those men, and what are their jobs in Nigeria? Nigerians are hearing him clearly. He did talk with his own mouth, he publicly, confidently. My men are fighting side by side with the Nigerian army. Nobody do anything. But Nnamdi Kanu, that does not even have any of these people, he only has an agitating group fighting for the freedom of his people. They are saying that he is committing terrorism. They are saying that Simon Ekpa is inciting violence. They are saying that Simon Ekpa will have to go to jail sentence. My people, the people funding these terrorists, the people working with these terrorists are out there. They didn't do anything to them. It is Simon Ekpa that they are planning against. These are the funders, the supporters of this terrorism. These are the people who are funding the Boko people, the terrorists that made them not to allow Mazi Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to be free, because they know that once they are free, they will come after them and expose their evil and their terrorists in the southeast. I'm going to play another video for you, and in this very video you will see how these men operate, and you will hear one very word that I would like you to hear. Please go nowhere as you watch this very video.
4th July in Ebonyi Abakaliki at Séñtéñçé market. Destroy all of them.
In this very video, it was said without missing word that that make una enter motor. Make una enter motor. Wetin be the wetin that word actually stand for? That word is actually telling you that these Boko people have actually arrived in full force in Abakaliki. This very attack, which I just showed you right now in this very video, happened in Abakaliki, and in Abakaliki, these criminals, Boko people, attacked that very community. After attacking, they decide to whisk away, to disappear. So they were telling themselves to quickly enter the vehicle, let them what move out. So this is how they have been coming. This is how they have been, operating. This is how they have been, doing their things. And at the end of the day, they will label it on Simon Ekpa and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, saying that they are the funders and the supporters of terrorism. All these are the evil that they are doing, and they will now label it on the innocent agitators. My people, these are the evil things that these wicked supporters and sponsors of the Boko people are actually doing in the southeast. Now, they are saying that Simon Ekpa will go to jail sentence for 6 years. These people who are funders, supporters of these Boko people, what have they been able to do to these people? What have they been able to do to them? What action has been taken to expose criminals like Asai Dokubo? What action has been taken? And they heard him coming up on air publicly, saying it without any single fear or favor, that my men are out there, fighting side by side with Nigerian military. Oh my God. Oh my God. If they say that they said Nigeria is a lawless country, I was like, it's not true. Not until we begin to see it with our own naked eyes. Now everything is appearing purely. Now in this same Abakaliki, do you know that these people actually operated completely for complete hours without even the Nigerian military showing their face? Yes, they operated purely for good hours without the Nigerian military showing their faces. And all of these things are happening, and Nigerians began to wonder, who are these people? Who are these people? And when they try to ask questions, the next thing they will say, now IPOP members. Now IPOP members. All these are the blackmailing that they keep putting on the Biafrans and also on the IPOP members to make people believe that they are the one inciting the violence in the southeast. But look at it. Everything is showing clearly at the surface. Everything is showing clearly at the surface. My dear listeners, I think the Finland authority need to give a quick look at what is happening in the southeast before they start giving or passing their judgment. And this is why the appeal court we really need to be patient in their judgment. Well, I'm very happy that videos and documents are being consulted right now, as more facts is coming up to prove that Simon Ekpa is actually innocent. Now, another thing that even surprised me the most is that these criminals, they come in convoy and in special regalia. In special regalia, you can see them. Now, if these people that are that have come to carry out this attack, have they what action did the Nigerian military actually do? What move did they take to make sure that these criminals are actually detected and know and to know where they are actually coming from? Unlike Governor Charles Odudu will come up on air and say 99.9 IPOP are the ones killing the Igbos. What action did he take to know that this? What action did he took to detect these criminals and where they are coming from? What action did he take? My dear people, this is what the Finland authority will really need to look at. They should look beyond beyond Finland decision. They should look beyond the district court decision. They should look far and try to see what the Nigerian government are actually claiming that Simon Ekpa actually did. So please, my dear listeners, let us quickly share this video, let it go viral, and let everyone be aware of this politics played in the Southeast. Thank you.